and welcome to another Chinese food adventure. I am here in the beautiful city of Hangzhou. It's the capital city of Zhejiang province and one of the 7 ancient capitals of China. Marco Polo himself actually visited Hangzhou and described it as the finest and most luxurious city in the world. All these years later, I definitely do get that vibe from Hangzhou. In my opinion, it's a city full of elegance and charm, but that isn't the only thing full of elegance and charm that's going to be in this video, because I'm not filming this alone. Today I'm accompanied by my bestie who I haven't seen in almost 6 months. You know her, it's Jasmine! What have you been up to? Tell everyone the reason why you haven't been in my videos recently.
I moved to my dream city, which is Shanghai.
Yay, I'm so happy.
I've been always dreaming to move to Shanghai and settle there.
Shanghai and Hangzhou aren't far at all, only like an hour train ride,
Yes,
right?
an hour.
So Jasmine has come to catch up, and today we are going to be food adventuring. We're also here in the middle of September, which happily coincides with hairy crab season. Hairy crabs are a seasonal delicacy, available for only a few months of the year. It's super popular for its sweet flesh and golden crab roe, which is creamy and buttery. So in the spirit of crab, we've decided to visit a restaurant here in Hangzhou that specializes in hairy crab. So we've just seen there's actually this set meal. It's 168 renminbi for quite a lot of food, which I find is actually quite reasonable. And look what's inside. They have crab xiaolongbao, they have crab wontons, they have this crab noodle set, and then they also have crab spring rolls.
I saw a lot of Wanghong recommending this one Shanghai recently.
What is it?
Like, it should be the Shanghai juice.
So when in Hangzhou, do what the Wang Hong do. I've actually learned that Hangzhou is famous for being home to heaps and heaps of Wang Hong.
It's pretty phenomenal here, the Wanghong culture, because Hangzhou is very prosperous in e-commerce.
Oh.
Like Alibaba and all the
Alibaba's
e-commerce.
here. That makes sense.
Hence, a lot of Wanghong is based here because that will help them to do some ads or live stream.
And I can tell this is a city full of people who take lots of videos and photos, because when I'm filming here, nobody even looks twice. When I take a video, usually people are like looking or like interested in, oh, what's she doing? She's got a camera. No one has even looked twice.
I think the most possible city for me to be a vlogger or something would be Hangzhou.
Yeah, because it's also very comfortable when you're vlogging and no one even looks at you.
I always feel awkward when people are looking at me when I'm filming something.
Well, let's start the campaign for Jasmine to move to Hangzhou and become a full-time content
I
creator.
just moved to Shanghai.
It's not too late for another change. First thing to arrive on our table were the crab xiaolongbao.
I make a hole here so I can have some soup first and then dip it with the vinegar.
Classic technique.
The problem is, it doesn't have any soup here.
Really? I have to say my first impressions are not good. It's looking more like a flying saucer than it is a xiaolongbao. It's quite flat there on the bottom. And as Jasmine said, absolutely zero soup inside. Let's see what the inside's like.
The filling is really nice. The skin is really nice. I just wish there was some soup in there.
Next dish to arrive were the noodles, which we got stuck into right away to avoid any noodle sticking together situation. We were instructed to pour the crab topping onto the noodles and mix it thoroughly all together. I'd say they're being quite generous with both the bits of the crab flesh and the roe. You can see the golden roe here. So that's what this hairy crab is quite famous for. So the first bite of this kind of dish I always really enjoy because it's so full of flavor and like very rich and strong. But after like the third or fourth bite, it starts getting quite overwhelming on the palate.
It's flavorful, sticky, but a little bit oily for myself.
We were told we could add some vinegar to cut through that heaviness, and we both agreed it made it much more pleasant to eat. Look what we have here, some spring rolls, which I think I'm most excited about. What I'm looking for in this, I want a nice crunch, I want moist inside, and I want to I want to taste that crab. Alright. Crunchy. And it's definitely moist inside, but there's a problem.
Is there crab in this?
Inside there's carrot, mushroom, cabbage, but I see and taste absolutely no crab. Maybe these crab wontons will make up for it.
Are you a wonton fan? Like you're
I
from
do.
Nanjing, I feel like that's
I
quite
prefer
big.
wonton than jiaozi.
Oh,
We call it 火馄饨.
火馄饨.
Yeah, we call it drink wonton, not eat wonton.
Sorry, let me rephrase. Do you like to drink wontons?
Show off to the audience another Nanjinese I teach you before.
哎呦来有啊
Yay!
哎呦来有啊
澳大利亚队加1分.
Okay, well, let's try one of these wontons. I'll let you do the honors. Go first
you.
because you're Mrs. Wonton Lady. First reaction, what would you give it out of 10? Use your hands. 5.
It's very salty.
Very salty.
And very strong flavor with Beijing.
Let's try.
就有些那个味精的味道，你一尝就知道。
Like I love MSG, but when it's used too much, it hits me in the face a lot. Probably the least favorite thing I've eaten on this table so far.
And I taste the shrimp inside, but not the crab.
Yeah, I can't taste
And the
crab.
shrimp is salty as well.
All in all, probably not one of the more memorable meals either of us has had, but we didn't want to leave the video on this note, so we did some research on some fun things to do in Hangzhou. So we thought, we're in Hangzhou, we're in the Wanghong capital, let's go to a Wanghong cafe. So we're just looking for this place now. We're walking through this beautiful path to get there. We're just by Westlake now. Hangzhou is so green and beautiful. Talking of beautiful and green scenery, last night we went to the most amazing dinner. I could not believe my eyes, this place. It was this private dining restaurant. I don't even know if you could call it a restaurant because there were only like 8 huts in this entire place, but it was this whole like sanctuary. I didn't film it because we went there on like a business meeting. So
Did you enjoy the dishes there?
I did.
Like, do you know how much is it?
A lot. I did see a glimpse at the menu. Do you know how much the total was?
It's 1,000 per person.
Per person? Holy crap! Meanwhile, trying to find this cafe like...
Through the bridge? There?
I don't know, maybe there. Is this the entrance here?
I don't think so.
It looks like it. Look.
Oh yeah.
Yes, here, yeah. Oh, look at this place. It is just beautiful.
It's called Sogo Coffee, and in my opinion, it's definitely worth the hype. I love the interior design and these massive glass windows looking out onto the greenery, super peaceful, and of course, lots of people taking photos.
What did you order?
So I thought, since we're in Hangzhou, I would get some Sihu Longjing.
Oh, okay.
So Hangzhou is famous for being home to Longjing tea, also commonly referred to as dragon well tea. It's a variety of green tea and it's one of my all-time favorites.
Can you name the second name of a tea leaf?
What do you mean?
Can you name another type of tea?
Of course.
Apart from Sifu Longjing, name another one.
I can name you 10.
Go ahead.
后葵、毛峰、安吉白茶、富定白茶、西门红茶、水仙、大红袍、肉桂、铁观音。
You're an
More?
expert in tea.
I know a lot of tea. I love tea.
I lose. I prefer coffee. Coffee
Can you
more.
name another tea?
No.
But you know a lot about coffee. Like, I'm
No,
sure
I don't.
you searched far and wide to source these premier coffee beans.
Sure. It's such a subculture brand called Starbucks.
Yeah, it's so boutique. I love that about you. You know, you really
Always
search
so
out the
special.
boutique
Yeah.
brands. Yeah, and I love that
me.
you've brought a coffee to a coffee shop. Oh, so pretty. Look at this little. Whoa. Have you had Sihu Longjing before?
Nope. You're disappointed in me.
I'm in disbelief. How can a menu like you never have had Longjing? It was the first tea I ever had in China, actually, Sihu Longjing. I went into a store and I asked them if they have any peppermint tea. And she was like, no, but we've got Longjing. You know a good Longjing, if the leaves are slightly yellow, you don't want them to be too dark green. Oh, that feels so good. I love a tea pot that pours nicely.
How much is it for a pot?
This was okay, this is 68 renminbi, but I know places in Hangzhou where one pot like this could be way over and above 500 renminbi. All in all, a lovely way to spend a few hours. Ooh, butt scratch, but the day is definitely not over yet. We're off to explore another popular area here in Hangzhou. It's the xxxx shopping district.
It's a big area near the Westlake.
Oh, the Westlake is just here. I can see it.
So this is the mall complex here. And then right here is the Westlake. So it's such a beautiful location here.
There's a government policy saying that the architecture around the Westlake can be high.
Oh, it can't be high.
The whole area is really big, but it doesn't have buildings.
Very nice shopping center. It's absolutely massive. Over many buildings, many different sections. But unfortunately, there's a lot of, construction happening here. So maybe not as beautiful as it usually is.
This main street used to have a lot of street photographer here, catching all the beautiful ladies, maybe boys.
Well, I guess right now we're not seeing that. A lot of construction, but I can go over here and pretend to take your photo. So in Sanlitun, there are always the photographers taking photos of people. And sometimes when I go to Sanlitun, it's either an ego boost or an ego shutdown because
You're like
if they
going to a runway.
yeah, because if they take my photo, I'm like, oh, I must be wearing like a nice, it's like, I must be looking good today. But if I go and no one even tries to take a photo of me, I'm like,
It hurts.
it
I know
hurts. We found this super cool vintage market on one of the basements of this shopping complex and we had so much fun here. We bought friendship phone bracelets.
Your case is so extra. What is this? Why?
Well, like when I was little, I used to be like using just a pure color one, but like I'm getting old.
So you need more sparkles
Yeah.
and a mirror.
Yeah. Hello.
But isn't it annoying when you put down your phone and it's like doesn't go
But
flat?
it's cute enough
Yeah.
to ignore that.
Yeah.
There was also this shop that took Polaroids of you posing with the vintage objects and accessories in the store. Super cool.
Oh, this looks so cool.
You know, best friend tings in it. We also came across this cute photo spot where we decided to level up our posing game. Jasmine consulted the internet for posing inspiration.
How can they turn their bodies to this angle?
Let me see.
Like this one?
Whoa, that's so intense. So I'm gonna try and replicate some of these moves.
Like my face should be framed, like this.
3, 2, 1.
Like this. And the other one up here.
You have to.
She's doing it with the sunglasses. Like this.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go
Oh,
to the
this is
first
so
one.
cute.
Yeah,
These
this
are
one's
so
cool.
cute.
This one's cute.
I thought they were gonna look ridiculous, but I'm
It's
definitely
really
gonna post one of
helpful and
these.
useful, right? Yeah.
Try.
This one.
Okay, let's do it. So you need to be full body. Okay, I got you.
This one is super awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing what has become a very Wanghong day here in Hangzhou, we found what Chinese TikTok is claiming to be Hangzhou's hottest food street, and Jasmine was keen to try it, this yezi xia dan, coconut egg.
There is a challenge recently on social media, Chinese social media. Like they're all challenging to get off the solid shell of the coconut.
Yeah.
And just leave the meat and the juice of the coconut. But a lot of people failed, which is hilarious.
So let's see how this guy will do. It's 30 renminbi for this coconut egg, regardless of the outcome, so I hope I get my money's worth.
If you make a hole on it, like what we did to xiaolongbao, you're fucked. 破了。哦，这个已经破了。
I think the pressure must have gotten to him.
There's a huge hole here.
I thought that if he failed, like we would get our money back or something, because this is not what I paid for.
I would say it's definitely not a successful art piece here. But like, let's try. I guess the taste is the same. Let's see how quick we can finish the juice.
Okay,
like,
ready?
Together.
Set, go. 5 seconds. That's the fastest I think I've ever drunk a coconut. So the advantage of removing that shell, other than it being very cute and Instagrammable, is the whole thing is edible.
Is it
Oh,
fresh?
it's really good. It's very soft.
We had a failure of the Wanghong coconut.
We did indeed. But on the bright side, we finally got that ego boost we needed.
Oh look, he's running. Is that us?
Well, on that note, thank you guys so much for coming and watching this video, but the fun is not over between us because tonight, where are we going?
Shanghai.
Yes,
My place.
We're going to Shanghai. I'm going to be hanging with Jasmine for the next few days and expect another video from Shanghai. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.